Hello everybody, this is RBR Short Films 13, aka Ryan, and today I'm doing a video basically saying I completed The Devil's Servant. This is the mask in the movie. Um, yeah, this is the Devil's Servant mask. Um, Something I saved for the movie. I save most of my movie props with my movies or costumes. Sometimes they're recycled, but this is the mask of my original slasher, my second um, original villain that I've created. First is Figure in Black from the Insane movies, which was a costume entirely made up, which is really cool. This this costume is mostly entirely made up. I had to buy this mask from eBay and a couple other things from the party store, but I kept asking questions to a lot of people like, is this copyright? You know, would I run into copyright with this? And also, I filmed the movie with two masks, so in case of whoever owns the rights to this mask, if they say something about my movie, I have takes of the other mask that's basically it's public domain. It's like Phantom of the Opera looking mask, but I thought this was so much cooler, and so I used this for the movie. I'm really glad I completed the movie. I'm really proud of myself. I'm really proud of the actors. I'm really proud of them, and just the whole crew. My sister helped me, and I really appreciate her help. She helped me with the music mixing. I got to give credit to Chris Abrams for doing the music score. Guys, look him up. Chris Abrams. He's gonna be one of the next musical geniuses of this generation. He's composed now. How many films that GBJ. Okay, he's scored Ghostface versus Jason, Halloween November 3rd, The Miner versus Jason, and Ghostface Story, Confession of Twilight Fan Short, and The Devil's Servant. So he's scored 5 of my movies, and he's been a lifesaver when it comes to that because with my previous old movies, I put a bunch of copyright music in it. So I put like songs that I loved, that I hear on the radio or my playlist on iTunes, and I just wanted to put that song in there. I would vision the scene. Sometimes I'd write the script and I'd picture that song, and then I would put the song in that scene. I ran into copyright with Google. I learned the hard way, and but I remember when I ever last decade when people joined YouTube, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009. That was the time when copyright wasn't really a big issue. 2010, 2011, a lot of people used uh, copyright music or copyright footage, and they never got a copyright claim. Maybe here and there. All right, thanks, Jim. Um, and So this change now, where everything is copyrighted. Oh, copyright strikes. Originally, back with my YouTube channel in 2010, I got like three. It wasn't 3 strikes; it was 2 strikes. So I was close to my channel being deleted. Um, and that's when everybody. It's when everything had to be There was like a restart with a lot of YouTubers. We had to avoid copyright with certain things, and and kind of yeah. I think it's BS. I feel like this is our freedom of speech taken away because if you're not making profit off of it, basically you're promoting that movie or that show or that game or whatever, and that just makes it more popular. So it's like you the person is helping promote that whatever, and then these people they come out with, oh, it's copyright, community guidelines, my ass, like it drives me crazy. Now if you're trying to make profit off of your material, then I completely understand that, but there are people that won't try to make profit off of what they're doing. It's just a freedom of speech thing, like a review of a movie, or you know what I mean, like people can't even do a review of a movie. They have to uh, mute this in their review. They have to cut this scene out, because they have to avoid copyright. You know what I mean? Like it's over excessive, and it's not cool. And I don't really like to talk about, oh, our freedom of speech taken away, because it's just that is a form of it. You know what I mean? Like YouTube is a place that we all should have our freedom of opinion, and if we're not profiting off of it, what's the big fucking deal? You know? So anyway, though, I learned the hard way. Now I have a music composer. My sister, she's also an additional music composer for my movies, and she's great. So you know, it's in my movies are in good hands now. Uh, it's all my own material now. I'm going to be making more original movies, even sequels to my original movies, you know, which is still my own original material. So I won't be making as many fan films or you know, as much in the future because of copyright. It's just too much of a pain, you know, to go to oh this, you know. Anyway, I have to thank everybody that worked on this movie though. Devil Servant, like it's my favorite movie that I've made. It's kind of it's one of my favorite horror movies, even though it's one of my movies. I never say that about any of my films because I'll look back at my movies and I'll be like, I wish I could have fixed that. I wish I could have fixed this. And this is the first time with any of my movies where it was pretty much literally 80% of I got what I wanted for this movie. So I hope you guys enjoy it. It's coming out this Saturday. I completed the whole movie yesterday, like with everything, you know, just mixing the audio and uh, all that. So it's all completed. It's just really good movie. So I have to thank Ray Friend, Andre Wessels, Sinead. I think it's Godwin or Goodwin. Um, she was in the Twilight short, by the way. I have to thank my sister Cassidy, Chris Abrams, the music composer, my mom, Tracy Rickard. She's like a nonprofit producer, which she helps me with. She, her coworkers or friends that she knows, she'll talk to them and ask, "Hey, do you want to be in a movie?" And I'll meet up with a couple people, and it's kind of like an audition thing, and I can kind of decide. Sometimes whoever's available. You know what I mean? I can't really decide that. But my mom is a lifesaver when it comes to actors. Like I couldn't get all these actors together without her. So big credit to her. My stepdad Jim, he did an amazing. Jim Fay, he did an incredible job in this movie. He's a great actor. Like he really is. Like originally he played Ghostface stunt double in GBJ and Miner versus Jason. He just played Ghostface. Um, but in this movie, he plays like uh, a drunk dad that's very verbally abusive to his daughter. Not physically abusive, but verbally abusive. So he did an amazing job. He played a completely different character. Um, and he was my stepdad was dedicated till the end. He never dropped out. He never complained. He did the movie. Sometimes he would question the writing, you know, kind of like creative differences we had here and there, but we made compromises, so that was cool. Um, Brady Deegan, if I'm pronouncing his name right, he did a really good job. I got to give thanks to him. He stepped in and uh, Jasmine, I love her. She just plays a. I spelt coroner wrong in the credits, so I apologize, guys. One little mistake I made in this movie is I spelt coroner wrong. I spelt it corner instead of coroner. But Jasmine plays. She has a very small role. Where she's like a coroner. She's taking pictures and stuff. But I hope you guys can forgive me for spelling it wrong in the credits. Not her name, but the character name. But that was only one thing I messed up with any of the credits or anything like that. Uh, and I have to. I mean, I'm thanking everybody. Jim's parents. They let me use their house. Um, and they let me use their basement. I was able to put all this red drape up in the basement. And, you know, I was able to make it look like hell. You know, and they were very supportive and helpful. They were helping me like move things out of the basement to create room for the set. Like I mean like we all went out. We had we like lighting. We paid attention. I paid a very close attention to lighting in this movie because I learned that lighting is a very important part of movies. You know, like lighting really enhances the quality of your film. You know, the movie was shot in 3 days back in May. It was a 3 day shoot, and then I went back for an add-in scene a month after that, and then in September I went back to shoot a couple add-in parts. But the movie was mostly completed um, back in May. And it was right after the Twilight short. I jumped right from the Twilight short to The Devil's Servant, so it was like it's literally 3 projects this year. Jason, Ghostface, The Miner, and then Twilight, and then my own original slasher series story. This could be a franchise. You know, I'm open to a sequel. Yeah, I mean, this is my own creation. You know, my own characters, my own world. So I would love to come back and do something really cool. Um, I just wanted to, and what I love about the music, why I gotta give credit to Chris with the music, um, is I asked him to make it sound like an '80s slasher film. To create that, I wanted that John Carpenter, Assault on Precinct 13, Halloween. I wanted to mix a Scarface and Stranger Things. I wanted those kind of mix of sounds into one, and he did brilliant. I can't wait till you guys hear the music. I really wanted that nostalgia, you know, and I think that adds a lot to it. I also got to give thanks to Chelsea Cole, who played the main character, my original slasher, like a slasher, and she's a female slasher, which I think is really cool. It's a tribute to like Carrie and Sleepaway Camp. We don't really have enough female slashers. We need more women slashers. I believe. Um, I'm a fan of diversity. I don't think that it needs to be overdone. It doesn't need to be forced by any means. What matters more is the actor rather than the whole diversity aspect. It's all about if they can deliver a specific performance, if they can deliver a good performance. You know what I mean? So I look at it that way. So whenever I gather actors together, it's not about their ethnicity or whatever. It's about their acting. You know, if they can act, I'm going to use them in the movie. If they can't act, they can't act. So it's all about whoever's available and if they can act well. And but yeah, I mean, in this day and age, you know, a female slasher is, I think, awesome. You know, I mean, we don't get to see that, and she's no Mary Sue, so don't worry about that, guys. She's a very realistic character. This is a character that could exist in our world, and this her story arc could actually happen. It's a little far fetched in some areas, but it could happen though. So I didn't write her character where, oh, she just so happens to know how to do this, and she just so happens, she's not Rey from The Force Awakens. You know, this is a female character that makes sense, and you know her parents, and you know her backstory just enough, and yeah, I can't wait for you guys to see this. Um, so, but don't look at the film as if it's a diversity push. It's not. It's to create a new slasher and create a new world in the slasher genre to my own slasher series. So that's what I wanted to do. This movie is not to disrespect anybody's religious beliefs. This is pure fiction movie for entertainment purposes only. So it's not trying to do anything like that. It's just to entertain people, and hopefully people are at the edge of their seat. Now, this movie is not for kids. Um, uh, it's not for kids. Any kids that are subscribed to my channel, go watch the Twilight fan short, Confession of Twilight fan short. That's like the most PG-13 movie that I've made, so like that's what I think kids can handle. But this kind of movie, it will be age restricted. I don't want some 10-year-old to find it on YouTube, and be traumatized. I really pushed the envelope with this movie. I didn't want to hold back. You know, I mean, I'm a horror director. I'm a slasher director. Like I love to tell stories about slashers, those kind of characters, and it's not for kids. I'm sorry to whoever subscribed to me that's a kid. You're not, wait till you're a grown up or 17, 18 to watch this because it could traumatize you. So there is actually a disclaimer in the beginning of the movie that's not supposed to blah blah. But yeah, any kids that are on my channel, don't watch it. And it'll be age restricted anyway. So, you know, um, uh, but yeah, this movie is made for adults. It's no nudity or anything like that. There's no nudity. It's just the violence in it and the tone and the story and it just that whole aspect is what is so intense. Uh, it was a very intense post production where I was editing the movie throughout the entire summer, and it was fun though, to film it and then like put it all together. Like I always say, this is my biggest quote: editing is like putting a puzzle together. That's my forever quote because it literally is. You're putting all these pieces of a puzzle, and you're trying to make it one thing. Um, and that's basically editing for me. It's a very challenging part of a movie, but also is very fun because you can fix things that you couldn't fix when you were filming the movie, and yeah, post can definitely save your movie editing. So I've learned a lot with editing and editing with Final Cut, and yeah. So thank you, Chelsea, for playing um, one of my favorite characters ever. My first female slasher, and my first original slasher. So thank you. Um, and a lot of us, the entire crew and actors, we went through a lot. It was a very fast-paced, intense experience, but we all pulled it off. And I'm just proud of everybody. All the acting in this movie is top notch, my opinion. I picked my favorite actors from A Ghostface Story and the Twilight short, and then new actors as well. And I tried to make the ultimate movie out of all my movies, especially that it's my own original story. So, all right, 17 minutes into my video, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy the Devil Servant. Hope you enjoy my original slasher. Um, and when that movie comes out, comment, guys. If you want to see a sequel to it, let me know. I have a project I'm going to announce at the end of the month. So not going to say anything about it right now, but it's really good news. Um, and yeah, I just can't believe I completed the movie. I can't believe I came up with this movie idea back when I was 17 in high school. I was writing the script in study hall, and then there was multiple drafts throughout time. Uh, but I can't believe that the movie is completed. I can't believe it's going to be on YouTube. I can put it on Vimeo. I can share it on Facebook and Twitter, and the world can see it. Like I I feel like my life's complete with this movie. Like I this I will never make another movie in my life. I can't say that, because you never know, but I will never make another movie like this where I was that proud of myself and that proud of a cast like this and a crew. So I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I do, and I hope my actors enjoy it. Not all of them have seen the movie. Only a few people got to see it during summer rough cuts because I wanted to get people's opinions and stuff, to fix whatever needs to be fixed. And I got some great. I always get great input too. I have like these kind of private screenings with people, where I get all these. It's kind of like a test screening, you know. But to me, that those kind of things are necessary with movies because you want to hear what people react to it. You don't just want to release the movie and people are like, oh yeah, it sucked, or oh, you know what I mean. You want to know if you got something wrong and if you can fix it. But yeah, enjoy. I hope you guys enjoy the movie. Um, Anybody hasn't subscribed to me, subscribe. You guys comment when the movie comes out, and please tell me what you thought. What was your favorite part? Put all the spoilers in the comments. You guys spoil the hell out of this movie. Spoil the ending. Talk about the ending, the beginning. I don't care. You know, if the person wants the movie spoiled for them, they'll read the comments. If you don't want it to be spoiled for you, just watch the movie and then read the comments. You know, I'm not going to held your comment for review. You know, I hate that. I'm sorry. I just don't like when YouTubers do that. Oh, your comment's been held for review. Like who? And then not and then a lot of YouTubers, they don't even have the time to go through the comments that are held for review. So you sometimes your comment is never even shown, you know. So yeah, you guys comment, but this movie is all for adults, and yeah, so it's for mature audiences, and hope you guys enjoy the show. uh, you know, and cheers guys. That's it. That's the Devil's Servant. All those years and everything, I'm done. Got more movies planned. Don't worry, guys. I'm getting back into writing right after this, and more projects, you know, on its way. Maybe not tomorrow, but you know, very much in the future. And yeah, I almost want to say this is just the beginning of RBR Shortman 13, but the channel's been around for almost 10 years, so I can't say this is just the beginning. I say this is kind of like after just the beginning. You know what I mean? So, yep, that's my comment. I mean, not my comment, my video. And I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you guys are enjoying your fall, your Halloween time. I got to start decorating. It's because I've been working on this movie why I haven't decorated yet and stuff, but I'm going to decorate for Halloween now. And yeah, I'm going to be visiting my Uncle Gary in Illinois to go see Halloween. We're going to go see it opening night. Uh, and I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait. Halloween, guys, you know. So, all right, I'll talk to you all soon. All right, peace.